Today is a Tuesday. Friday is the last day that I'll be recording any form of new video at my parents because Saturday I am back at my place. I'm super duper excited. So anyways, today we got a burger and homemade fries basically. So let's check what we got today. Hamburger buns, potato discs, cheddar cheese, which is optional, your burgers, pickles, and some sauce. You'll need some olive oil, a shitload of this as well, because you're gonna have to really drench these potatoes. They're really gonna have to be drenched, like really drenched. Some pepper as well. A lot of spices on them. It's gonna take about 10 minutes for these to be done. To my surprise, they're actually seriously almost done. It's been like 2 minutes only. I've got the heat on a high flame so it cooks faster. You want to keep it on a preferred degree obviously, so otherwise it gets undercooked. And if you're wondering why it's drenched in oil, the reason why it's drenched in oil, you're basically frying the potato as it is called. And by adding a lot of oil to it, it keeps the consistency of a heating that you want. So that is why. Interesting fact, now you know. Tap them up a little bit. Okay, so we are on a different setup. I hope the audio is good. This looks delicious. Now, the thing is, you could, obviously you could make these chips homemade. When I mean homemade, not pre-bought. But I want to buy a gadget for that. That's what Hank uses in his videos. You slice them in thin pieces like that. You could cut them up, but to have them as even and thin as possible. I don't want to do that. But Lord have mercy. Who says veggie food can't be good? Oh my god. This, let's just get straight into it, man. I use burger sauce. Wow. Oh my god. Lord have mercy on my soul, that is good. By the way, Friday is the last mukbang here for a while. So I'll be back at my place Saturday. Yes. I'm thinking of making a quesadilla mukbang. Super easy. Yeah, I think we should do that. Oh man, that was... Let's try out these fries. Are they raw? No, they're meant to be like that. Really nice taste, are they? Holy crap, that's good. Hope y'all been doing well, man. We got some nut in the glass. It literally looks like a nut. How I been? I've been pretty good. Well, I'm kind of lying there. A couple of arguments with my parents this week. I made it up with my grandmother, so I have to make it up with my mom. What do I do in a situation like this? Knowing my mom the best, she's working still today, full time. I think the best thing for me to do is to approach her when she's alone, probably in her room. Yeah, probably that. Oh, that is delicious. I needed some of that juice. Perfectly seasoned. Maybe over seasoned, perhaps? I don't know. Wow. That is gorgeous. You know what the bizarre thing is? This tastes like a Big Mac. The sauce that I bought tastes like a Big Mac. I swear this is what they use on a Big Mac. The sauce. Wow. My little sister has school today. Thank God for that. Huh. Otherwise I couldn't make these videos in peace. This is the TV room. You guys have seen it before. Interesting fact. This used to be originally a garage. It's a pretty tiny, tight garage. Well, I'll be honest. You see that door there? I think that's where the laundry is. Is there a place besides that you could put laundry in a house like this? Not really. I'm thinking of where you could maybe perhaps put it. Oh, it's got hairs and shit on it. Yeah, I have to hoover the couches now. Oops. You know what? This is actually a very nice setup. Relaxing. It's perfect height as well. It's not good for my back, I tell you that. I'm getting old, man. Well, regardless of your age. I haven't been able to record any form of ASMR this week. There's two reasons. I don't want to record any form of ASMR this week because I want to start freshly at my place Sunday. But I do have tomorrow a video coming up. I have 5 ASMR videos in the fall. Beautiful. Now, if you're wondering why I have so many videos on the podcast on the ASMR, it's for emergency cases. You know, if you're a content creator, you should always have backup videos as an emergency case for when shit hits the fan. Let's say, oh fuck, you know, I'm sick the next day. I got videos for days, you know. I don't have to be stressing about my income and about my videos because I have videos pre-recorded. That's why people often ask me, why do I sometimes record 5 videos average a day? It's for stuff like that. Man, I mean, look at that. Huh. And there's a potato on there. Now you have 2 varieties of these sauces. You got this one, which is the vegetarian one, and you've got the one burger sauce with bacon in it, which is not halal, obviously because it's pork. But this is vegetarian. No, it is not vegan. It's got egg in it. So sorry to disappoint you. Could they make it? No, they couldn't. I'm just being very honest. Wow. You know, once in a while we have burgers at here, right? My dad makes them. He doesn't really intend to make it with these burger buns. I love these a lot. These are gorgeous, by the way. Really nice. This is a $5 burger meal. The burgers themselves cost $5, €4.50, which I mean, it's, with all due respect, to be fair, my neighbor across the street. What is she doing? Getting into her. Oh shit! You almost saw me. I don't think they know that I make videos. Maybe Mike and Queenie know I make videos. Neighbors 2 streets away know that I make videos. Next to Mike and Queenie know that I make videos. I don't think the neighbors next door know. Maybe they do know. They're very chill. She's really fucking chill. She's a bit strange though. Let me keep it like that. I wouldn't want to use the term retarded, but she's kind of fucking. She's a nice person. Like, no, for real, she's really nice. She doesn't bother you like the fucking rest of these people do. Yeah, she's nice. She's chill. I have nothing against her. She's just not the brightest of all, but she's really sweet. She's a really sweet Sweet woman, really is nice. Husband is also really chill. He comes late night, man. Fucking hell, I mean, he averagely goes to work at 9. He's back at 7, 8 o'clock at night. He works a lot. I think he is a contractor, I don't know. Oh. You know, is this a Chupa Chups one that I'm consuming? No, I had a Chupa Chups one of these. And they gave me diarrhea. So, yeah, why am I saying that? I don't know. I'm so weird. I'm excited to be back at my place Saturday. I'll tell you that, man. It's gonna feel weird. Yeah, I'll be honest. It's gonna feel really odd being alone. Because I've gotten so used to the fact that this past half a month. Half a month. I've been with my parents 24/7. Only last week was I given the opportunity to be alone for 5 days. 4.5. But it didn't feel genuine. You know what I mean? I might have some issues with sleeping. Troubleshooting with my sleeping. Yes, I'll go to the barber soon. Not yet though. I don't know, man. It's gonna be weird, I'll tell you that. Weird, strange homes. So weird. I don't think you guys have these type of houses in America. I won't show them, obviously, because then somebody might say, oh fuck, I know where he lives exactly. It's really weird. Damn. Our house is literally those two houses combined in half. No joke. I mean, yeah, they're smaller. But what I do love about like Michael Queenie's home is the layout of their rooms. When you're upstairs, you don't hear anything from downstairs, even with the window, with the door open. And they have a door built in, and it's more compact, so it's like more of a studio, which is mine fucking sucks with recording. Literally, even with this door closed, you can hear through. That's the downside, I guess. But we've got a bigger garden, we don't have people behind us, and you got privacy and less noise. That's the downside of their home. And trust me, it is a downside. Because in the summer, Jesus Christ, your neighbors can look into your house, your neighbors can look upon you in the garden. Terrible. Horrible, wouldn't want that with all due respect. Well, these houses across the street are $400,000. Converted from euros to dollars. $375, so 400,000. It's fucking stupidity. What our house will be worth? Yeah, around $600,000, you know, converted. Our house, fucking, I mean, location, neighborhood, quietness. You're 2 minutes walking away from a school. It's a very dead street. That's a bizarre thing, and a lot of people don't know about the street. It's like a U-turn, like a U-form street. A lot of people think, you know, there's a dead end, but that isn't a fucking dead end. There's like a house there and a house there. No, I think this house will be 500,000. Yeah, $500,000. Yeah, I understand. Is it worth it? Yes and no. For that amount, you can build a nice new home for 200,000 and have a nice big plot of land. But then you're not living in like cities. Then you're living like Friesland, Groningen, like north, like top of North Holland, and there's not really much to do there. In general, there's less to do. Like less, you know, you get what I mean. Oh yeah, and the pickles that I use have like no sugar in them. I absolutely fucking despise products with sugar nowadays. Even though this has got 35 grams of sugar, it's just for the mukbang. A burger once in a while is fantastic. Wow. I love a burger. It's 12:30 in the morning when I'm making this video. Yep. And if you're in America, it's probably 2 o'clock in the afternoon when you're watching this video. Strange how the time is different, huh? You know what I do wonder? Oh, there's one neighbor in this neighborhood. Two, they're a couple. They are the youngest couple in here that own a house as well. It's an interesting fact. They have no kids. She's a redhead with a Caucasian. They're both Caucasian, but well, 99% of people here are Caucasian. Very odd. Really strange. There's no black person to see here. You just don't find them here. I don't know what's up with that. It's really odd. I'm not trying to sound like a fucking racist, but there aren't any black people in this neighborhood. I know this might sound racist to some of y'all, and I don't give a damn, because I'm just speaking the honest truth. But there's like no black people in this neighborhood. And when I say neighborhood, no, the entire fucking neighborhood. Even if you extend it to the end, fuck, you go back, you go there. There's no black person here. Or person of black skin color. How do I have to describe it without sounding it racist? You get what I mean? I don't even think it's racist. What I'm saying is totally normal, but I think in the last 15 years there was maybe 2 households that were black here, or skin color. A friend of ours, Jay here, his father passed away due to cancer years ago. Fucking sad, man. His name was Ralph and Justin. Well, that goes the whole video of me saying I don't want to mention the name on the podcast. But and there were a family of black. I don't know how to describe. Sorry, man. I'm not trying to. Hey, as a white person, I get cancelled for saying these things, right? So I'm trying to be normalize it as much as possible. But the thing is here. When you go into the city, there's all forms of people from skin color. You got white, you got black people, you got light skin, you got ethnicities, you got Asian, you got fucking Turkish. You don't have those things here. Is that a factor of why houses are expensive as well? Yes. Unfortunately, that is the hard truth. It's fucked up. It is. But it's the reason why the houses here are more expensive in general. And the average can afford this. Oh yeah, definitely. But you gotta be with 2 people. Affording a house nowadays is based on what you make. Look, if you make $5,000 a month, you got a $400,000 house. Oh, you can afford the mortgage fucking easily. You make $5,000 clean. Oh yeah, you can afford it. But you can also say, hey, I got a boyfriend, girlfriend. Woo. So you know. But no, it's really messed up to say. But I think that's a reason why houses here are also more expensive, is because there aren't any form of ethnicity. 99% of the people here are Caucasian. There's almost hardly any foreigners here, except for my parents, neighbor across the street, and that's it. And when I say foreigner, fuck, what is it? You get what I mean. That's also unfortunately one of the reasons why some places are more expensive than the other places, because of the people that live there. The backgrounds have a lot to do with the costing of a house nowadays as well, you know. My parents went to vacation last week, and they said, wow, we found some nice houses. And my dad said, what? But he said, but. I said, but what? And I thought, let me guess. Immigration problem? He said, yep, there you go. I'm like, fuck, really? The houses were beautiful, they said. But what made these houses so cheap in comparison to cities and stuff, they have a big immigration problem. Fuck, there's nothing to do for the kids there. It's a big problem, that gets broken in often, this and that. That's what makes some places more affordable, cheaper than others, is because of the people that live there. You know what I mean? And look, affording a house has got fuck all to do with skin color. You could be a black individual and be successful and rich as hell and have one of these houses here. But I don't see it happen. You know what I mean? It's like people that have a different skin color aren't comfortable living with the majority of people that have different skin color. You get what I mean? Like for me, for example, right? I went to South Africa a couple years ago. I felt fucking uncomfortable as a white person there, because of the fact that apartheid was a thing not too long ago in the 70s, 80s. Racism is a huge thing in SA. It is a fucking problem in SA, dude. Racism from both sides. It's not just only white people, also skin tone people, black people, for example, very racist towards each other. And that's what made me feel like very uncomfortable, knowing the fact that white people don't get along with black people, and black people in general both don't get along with each other there. You know, my father grew up with black people, I grew up with black people, they were chill as fuck. I don't speak to them, nothing to do with their skin color like I've mentioned before. It's got to do with the fact that they were brought up different than I was. I came from a different neighborhood area. I'm not a suburban. They weren't, being very honest, so it had a lot to do with it as well, why I don't speak to them anymore, because of the path that they were leading to, that I was like, I don't want to go to the path of criminality, and stuff like that. And unfortunately, 90% of them did go to that way, or were starting to go to that way, and I didn't want to be surrounded by these people and get fucking stabbed by somebody that knows that I'm friends with them. And that's the harsh reality. That's the messed up part. If you live in Rotterdam and all these places, you are affiliated with people that are beefing with people. They'll try to hit your friends as well. And I ain't trying to be part of no gang stuff, man. I'm from the suburban. I'm from the suburbs. What am I supposed to do in a gang? That ain't in my. You know what I mean? It does happen though, but I just didn't want to be part of it. But Africa is really, South Africa's fucked up, and that's the reason why my cousin Dylan, you know, you see the multiple videos, mukbangs, has decided to say, fuck it, I'm leaving this country, this dumb hole. South Africa is beautiful. It is. It's a fucking gorgeous country. But unfortunately, what has destroyed what was once upon a time a beautiful, well-run country has been completely demolished by the previous governments and the present government. It's a shame. I wouldn't fucking go back, no. I would not want to go back to SA at the moment. Not with what currently is going on. No. I don't feel comfortable there. Because of my skin color and because of the fact that apartheid, they say, is over, but it's still a fucking thing. It still exists. In some places it still exists. Apartheid isn't gone. Racism will never disappear, unfortunately. I wish racism wasn't a thing, but it is a thing. Discrimination is a thing. Judging people is a thing in society. You've got to unfortunately accept it. I don't agree with any of it though. No, not at all. But it is something within society that has been taught, brought up to people by generations of influence. And it's a thing, you know. It's messed up. Yeah, it is. But trust me, when you think I'm being racist, I'm just speaking honest. What I'm saying, matter of fact, isn't racist. But I know for a fact people are going to say, a couple of people are going to say, oh, that's racist. I've experienced it myself as a white male there. And people look at you weird. They look fucking weird at you. Because they hardly see white people there. When I went Bloemfontein, most of the people, I want to say 97% of the people there, when I was there, were black. There were I maybe saw one white person there walking, excluding my family. And I was like, whoa. It's a natural thing. You start to feel uncomfortable if you are, weird as it sounds, when you're outnumbered, as weird as it sounds, that's just the reality. You start to feel very uncomfortable. It makes a lot of sense. Let's say you go to class, right? You go to a school, let's say you are a white person, for example, and you go to the school which is dominated majority by people of skin color, so black, you know, light skin. You will most of the times highly likely feel uncomfortable because, you know, different cultures, different upcomings, different way of thinking, different way of doing stuff. It's a fact. You can't call me a racist because I'm speaking facts here. I'm not lying here. The high school went, I didn't give a fuck, man. We had black people, we had Asian people, we had white people, we had Turkish people. It went well in general. I didn't feel uncomfortable because, yeah, I just knew the people there in general pretty well. So I wanted to tell you all that. I wouldn't want to ever go to SA back with the current situation, unfortunately. They just don't have their shit together. And that is actually including for the majority of countries in Africa. A fucking beautiful continent, beautiful. But the places are being absolutely destroyed by their own people within society and the government. The government is 90% of the time the problem in these countries. Run by rich motherfuckers that steal from the poor. That's the fucked up thing, man. The poor get stolen from the rich. And the rich keep on getting richer. It's the thing, man. The rich always get richer and the poor always get poorer. Unfortunately, it's just harsh reality, man. I don't agree with it. And goddamn, my neighbor. What up, my neighbor? How you doing? But it's what it is. I grew up with black people. They were fucking awesome. You know, they were awesome. I loved being around them. But I wouldn't. Why would I say that? That has nothing to do with it now. No, we're not editing it out. No, we're keeping this uncut. No editing, nothing. None of this nonsense. We're gonna keep it raw, authentic content, because nowadays everything gets removed out of videos because people are scared to get cancelled because of their opinion. I'd love to have an opinion. I do. You obviously you do not have to agree with it. But what is your form, your opinion on countries nowadays run by people that are destroying it? I think it's a waste. Africa as a continent has got so much to offer, and majority of these countries thrive of tourism, and tourism is a thing. People that, you know, tourists, they get less attracted each year to countries because of the economy, the people, the human rights. There's fucking hardly any rights. You go to the Middle East as a woman, you don't have your rights, majority of the times, because different culture. You have to also accept that if you're a foreigner, you have to accept that rules. In Dubai, as a woman, you're not allowed to show any form of skin tone. You may not have to agree with it, but you're in a different fucking country, different religion. You have to accept and adjust to that. And that's just a fact. If you don't go in the country. It's that easy. You don't have to agree with the shit, but you have to do it. Because I don't know what happens to... what happens to a woman in Dubai that doesn't wear hijab and skin isn't covered correctly? What happens to that? She get murdered or something? I'm actually curious if you know the answer. But that's my opinion. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a while since we had a video this long. Let's hope the video doesn't crash. We wouldn't want that to happen, do we? Now, anyways, I'm gonna end this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check you Friday with the quesadilla mukbang. I'm gonna record that video. I have to record it Thursday, and then I'll see y'all with a mukbang next week, Monday. At my place, it's gonna feel weird being at my place. I'm gonna probably have to go to the store Thursday, get some stuff, couple of drinks for my place. Because Saturday I'll probably only arrive in the afternoon, and I just want to chill Saturday afternoon, make a video too maybe. And then yeah, Sunday, because of religion and stuff, nothing's open in my place, so your boy's gonna have to get some stuff before the weekend, otherwise I will starve to death. Well, I say that, but I got macaroni and shit, but I don't like macaroni with blend, no cheese in it. Oh, she's still in the car. Anyways, see you guys Friday with the quesadilla mukbang. Peace out.